everyone. So today we are going to present a novel aerial planting material for burnt forest restoration inspired by Castora coccinea. All of you probably know that Wi-Fi are natural disasters with scary effect to ecosystem and diversity, especially plant diversity. Wi-Fi cover an area of up to 40 million square kilometers each year, or accounted for 7 times that of Indonesia. The sequence occurrence results in forests being unable to recover on their own. Accordingly, urgent rehabilitation is needed. However, area accessing and seedling transportation is difficult in the deep forest area. Thus, I came up with the idea to use a drone to transport the seed into the forest. And the easiest way is to drop seed into the ground, but seeds can be damaged by impact. Therefore, we would like to develop protective planting material and provide the food source for the seeds. From this point, it leads us to our project. We start by trying to observe the material around us that have some property. We remind ourselves of the use of clay to scrap and plain childhood, because when it's molded, the dry clay will be strong, but when adding the water, it can be weakened and still absorb the water. And when we release the planting material from the drone, there should be a good dispersion for recovering forest in wide area. We try to shape the material into various shapes, including cube, sphere, and conical shape. When we releasing planting material, we found that the sphere is the best dispersion, but it has unstable distribution and cannot control the number of broken pieces.
Then we had an idea to find a natural shape that is an aggregation of subfruits into a sphere, and when it falling from height, it should be well distributed. Made us think of the sugar apple. Therefore, we tried to study the different species of sugar apple, and we found Catsura coccinea, which its subfruit can be distributed when it falls to breed. This point make me wonder why. So we collect the Catsura coccinea to study the internal and external structure of it. Found some interesting things such as it has 45 to 50 subfruits, or as known as carpels, with hexagonal surface in each piece. From this reason, we bio-inspired the structure of Catsura coccinea as a model for developing aerial planting material to have the shape and the structure like it by used clay for mold. In addition, we also added some nutrients from agricultural waste such as coconut flakes and black rice husk ash. Enter in varied ratio. We found adding coconut flakes 30 grams and black rice husk ash 10 grams is the best from enough durability, and average weight is 10.37 grams per piece.
When the work of planting material has been completed, we study of efficiency of using planting material. Start with dispersion in the laboratory, which found high at 40 meters is most suitable at 89.17%. After releasing the seed, it may damage the seeds inside. So we study the survival rate of plant after planting material was released. From the experiment, it was found that all 3 plants were able to grow well. By young hen seed and the run had the highest survival rate of 95.80%. But the real goal of the work is to restore 5 forest areas. This leads to experiment in the real area that can be used for the laboratory or not. We have conducted experiments in flat areas in Puteri National Park. The material show an average dispersion rate of 84.72% and a survival rate of 90.28%.
To sum up, we created the innovation that are high potential for real-world use. Our innovation can restore the forest in a greater quantity than the traditional method when using the same amount of time, as well as to conserve the biodiversity. the food source, and habitat for living things, include creating sustainability corresponding to the Sustainable Development Goals. Thank you.